Now in this paper number 35, question numbers 1 to 5. Now 10 boys are there. Now these 10 boys are seated in 2 parallel rows. 5 in each of these rows. 10 boys sit in 2 parallel rows containing opposite to each other, containing 5 people in a row, in such a way that there is an equal distance between them, and they use different mobiles. Then, and different mobiles are also clearly given, 10 different mobiles, and are seated in some of them in row 1. Now, who are the persons in row 1? C, D, isn't it? C, D, H, F, G are the 5 persons, and one of them, some of them are facing south and some of them are facing north. In one row, C, D, F, and H were there, and in the next row. And who are the persons in the next row? M, N, R, P, and K. Now, this M, N, R, P, and K, and they are seated in the second row. Clear? Now, we can take the first row and the second row in any order. And therefore, the given seating arrangement, each member seated in both rows either faces each other or not facing each other. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and next one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't it? Then now let us finalize the persons. Now let us take this is row 1. Now who are the persons in this row 1? C, D, H, F, G. C, D, F, G, H. C, D, F, G, H. Now let us take C, D, F, G, H here in this row. And what are the other row here? And in the other row, M, N, P, K, M, N, P, R. K, M, N, P, R, and in this row. Clear? 5 and 5. Then in this one, the boy who likes Redmi. The boy who likes Redmi sits to the immediate right of Naresh. Naresh who is seated exactly in the middle of the row. Then whatever this Naresh is here, Naresh is at exactly middle of the row and will be here. And the boy who likes Redmi sits to the immediate right. Immediate right means if Naresh is facing towards north, then the person who Redmi will be here, isn't it? If this Naresh is facing towards north, then the person who is using this Redmi will be at this place. If this person is not. And if this person is facing towards south, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If Naresh is here facing towards, and this Redmi must be at this place. Done with this? And Naresh who sits in the middle of the row, and the boy who likes Redmi sits to the immediate right of Naresh who is seated exactly middle of the row. And one of the immediate neighbors of the boy who uses Geo sits behind the boy who uses LG. LG is this one, and behind the boy who uses LG. Parvez does not use LG, and Funny neither uses Geo nor Lenovo, and Manish sits to the immediate right of the boy who uses Xiaomi. Harish sits out to the right of the boy who uses Vivo. Harish comes into which category? The second row. Now this second row is what? Out to the right. Out to the right. Manish does not face Charan and faces south direction. Who is facing south direction here? Manish. The boy who uses Sony sits exactly between the boys who use Oppo and Jio. Charan uses Jio and sits in the middle of row 1. Now, so Charan uses Jio and sits middle of row 1. Now, Charan will be here. Now, this person is using what? Jio. And Charan uses Jio and sits in the middle of row 1. Clear now? Here it is clearly given row 1. Hence, this is row 1 and this will be row 2. And Charan sits in the middle and uses Jio. And one information we have regarding this Jio, isn't it? What is the information we have? And one of the immediate neighbors of the boy who uses Jio, Jio sits behind the boy who uses LG. Jio sits behind the boy who uses LG, isn't it? And hence where should this LG be? LG must be at this place. Are you following this one or not? Then why LG at this place? One of the immediate neighbors of the boy who uses Jio sits behind the boy who uses LG. Now this person is standing behind LG behind LG means the person who is using LG must be facing towards north, because this person is behind this person, and this person is an immediate neighbor of this person. Are you following this one or not? Or else if you take LG at this place and LG at this place, LG opposite is this person, which is not possible. And in this case, is it possible to have LG at this place? Tell me. Now if LG at this place, the person who is, then this LG is facing towards north, and the person who is using behind LG sits to the immediate neighbor of whom? One of the immediate neighbors of the boy who uses GO sits behind the boy who uses LG, and this person is LG. Isn't it? We have two possibilities in this. And behind the boy who uses LG, and Harish sits third to the right of the boy who uses Vivo. Harish is seated third to the right of the boy who uses Vivo, and Vivo is here 1, 2, 3, and there are n number of possibilities. Manish does not face Charan. Manish does not face Charan. This information is not at all required, and faces south direction. Manish is facing which direction here? Manish is facing south direction. And one of the immediate neighbors of the boy who uses Geo sits behind the boy who uses LG. Parvez does not use LG. As Parvez does not use LG, P cannot be at this place, P cannot be here. And Parvez does not use LG, and Funny uses neither Geo nor Lenovo. And Funny is what? Funny is neither Geo nor Lenovo. Funny is not Lenovo, and neither Geo nor Lenovo. Next one, Manish sits to the immediate right of the boy who uses Gioni. Manish is to the immediate right of the boy who uses Gioni. Then tell me this Manish. Where should this Manish be? Manish is. Now can Manish be at this place? Now I am talking about this one. Manish cannot be at this place because this person who using LG is facing north. Manish is to the immediate left. Hence Manish cannot be here. Then, and Manish sits to the immediate right of the boy who uses Gioni. M cannot be here. Then tell me whether Manish can be at this place or not. If Manish is at this place, then this person, if Naresh uses Gioni, Manish is to the immediate left rather than right hand side. Hence Manish cannot be here. Then where should this Manish be? Can you fix this Manish at this place or not? Now the person who is Manish sits to the immediate right of the boy who uses Gioni. And so who is using Gioni here? Either this N can use Gioni or this person uses Gioni. If this person uses Gioni, this person must be facing towards south. Clear? There are two possibilities. Manish sits to the immediate right of the boy who uses Gioni, and Harish sits third to the right of the boy who uses Vivo, and Manish does not face Charan and faces south direction. Manish faces south direction. As Manish faces south direction, now this Manish is facing towards south, and Gioni can be here or here. And Charan, Manish does not face Charan and faces south direction. The boy who uses Sony sits exactly between the boy who uses Appo and Geo. Appo and Geo, and who is that person? The boy Sony. Sony must be in between Appo and Geo. If Sony is here, then Appo will be here. Or if Sony is here, then Appo will be here. And so how many possibilities? There are two possibilities to this Sony and Appo. Then if Sony and Appo is here, if Appo is here, H will be here. Or if Appo is here, H will be here, because and 3 in between. And the boy who uses Sony sits exactly between Appo and Geo. Charan uses Geo and sits in the middle of row 1. Kamal faces north. And whatever this one, Kamal is facing towards north. As Kamal is facing towards north and north direction and sits to the immediate left of Naresh, clearly given. And Charan is to the immediate left of Naresh, isn't it? As Kamal. Kamal is to the immediate left of Naresh. Can we fix this Karan at this place or not? Karan is to the immediate left of Naresh. And north direction, and Kamal faces north and sits to the immediate left of Naresh. Only one boy sits between the boy who uses LG and Redmi. LG and Redmi, there must be exactly one boy. LG and Redmi. Manish faces one of the immediate neighbors. Manish faces one of the immediate neighbors of the boy who uses Vivo. Manish is facing one of the immediate neighbor of the boy who uses Vivo. Now this Manish is here and the person who uses Vivo will be here. If Vivo is here, there is one information regarding this Vivo and H. Hari sits third to the right of the boy who uses Vivo. And this person who uses Vivo must be facing towards south. 1, 2, 3 Haris will be here. Are you following this one or not? Haris, because this Vivo is the person who is using Redmi is an immediate neighbor of the person who is facing Redmi. And Vivo will be at this place and Haris is third to the right. And Funny faces one of the immediate neighbors of the boy who uses LG. And Funny is one of the immediate neighbor of the boy who uses LG. And so where this Funny must be at this place. If Funny is here, then only one boy sits between the boy who uses Gioni and Naresh. Between Gioni and Naresh there must be exactly one boy, isn't it? As this Gioni, where should this Gioni be here? Then Gioni, one boy between Gioni and Naresh. Naresh who uses apple. Now this Naresh is using apple, hence Geo cannot be here. As Geo cannot be here, and this person must be Naresh, and this person is using apple, and this person is using apple, then what about this Geo? And Geo is already here, and so this Gioni must be where? This Gioni must be at this place, at this corner. And the person is using Gioni at this corner, and this person is facing towards south, and this must be Gioni. And K, M, N done. And Hari sits to the immediate right of the boy who faces Parvez. Hari sits to the immediate right of the boy who is Parvez. Hence this person Parvez must be at this place. As Parvez is here, Hamid sits to the immediate right of the one, and this person F must be facing towards north. Then only Haris will be to the immediate right of the person who is and P, Parvez. Only two people between Harish and Girish. Harish and Girish, only two people, Girish must be at this place. If Girish is here, Parvez uses neither Sony nor HTC. Neither Sony nor HTC. And what else is left over here? And the boy who uses Geo sits second to the right of the one who faces north. And this person sits second to the right, F is facing towards north, second to the right. Rakesh sits on the extreme ends of the line and uses Gioni. And Rakesh at extreme end of the line and uses Gioni. And this is the order. Charan sits and faces the opposite direction to the boy who uses apple. And this Charan is opposite to apple. This Naresh is using apple. This Charan must be towards south. Funny faces north direction, and the one who faces Funny faces south direction. Now this person is facing towards south direction. And Dharma faces north and does not use Apo. And Dharma is facing north and does not use Apo, and so Dharma must be at this place. And so who is using Apo here? This F must be using Apo. Isn't it? If F is Apo here, F is Apo, and this Sony is in between Apo and Geo, and so H will be Sony. Then what is the order here? And F, H, C, D, G, P, K, N, M, R. And whatever this one, and regarding this, Funny uses north direction, and the one who uses Funny faces south direction. Dharma faces north and does not use Apo. Then what is left over here? Then this Dharma must be either Lenovo or what is the other thing? HTC. And one information regarding this HTC and Lenovo is given. What is that information? Tell me. HTC and Lenovo, and Parvez does not use LG, and Funny uses neither Geo nor Lenovo. And this Funny cannot use Lenovo, hence this D must use, and Funny. F does not use Geo or Lenovo. Mani sits to the immediate right of the boy who uses Geo, and Hari sits third to the right of the boy who uses Vivo. Manish does not face Charan and faces south. The boy who uses Sony sits exactly between Apo and Geo. Charan uses Geo and sits to the immediate in the middle of row 1. Kamal faces north and sits to the immediate left of Naresh. Only one boy sits between LG and Redmi. Manish faces one of the immediate neighbors of the boy who uses Vivo. Manish is to the immediate right of the boy who uses Vivo. Funny faces one of the immediate neighbors of the boy who uses LG. And LG. One boy sits between Gioni and Naresh. Naresh uses apple. Hari sits to the immediate right of the boy who uses Parvez. Harish sits to the immediate right of the boy who faces Parvez. Two people between Harish and Girish. Parvez uses Sony, neither Sony nor HTC. Parvez cannot be HTC. As Parvez cannot be HTC, then D must be HTC. If D is HTC, and this P must be Lenovo. Done with this? Now the direction of this H cannot be identified, isn't it? And this is about question numbers 1 to 5, write down this final arrangement. Then after this 1 to 5, then question number 6 to 10. Now question number 6 to 10. Now in this 6 to 10, 6 to 9. 6 to 9 it is based on what? It is based on coding and decoding. Now in this coding and decoding, apple, anti, catch, beauty. Now if you observe here, how many symbols are there in total? We have only 4 symbols. And how many words are there? No, 4. Now this letter, these words are starting with either A, B, C and D, isn't it? Now these words are starting with either A, B, C or D, isn't it? And we have only 4 symbols, hence to each of these letters, hence there is a symbol, isn't it? Then this symbol is assigned to this letter. Then symbol is assigned to this letter A, the words starting with A, B, C and D, there are different. Then now in this one A and A are there are 2. As there are 2 A and A must be what? A must be at the rate of. And in the next one C, D, C, and C is written twice, hence what should be this C? C must be dollar. A is at the rate of, C is dollar. Then whatever this one, B is here, here it is here. Then B. And next one A, B, and B is written twice in this one. Hence what is written twice? Hash. And what is the other symbol left over here? Percentage. And this is how these 4 words which are starting with these 4 letters are symboled, coded as for these symbols. Then coming to these letters. Then the next one, the numbers, if you take for numbers, now how many different numbers are there? We have some 6 numbers. What are those 6 numbers here? 3, 4, 6, 8 and 9, isn't it? And 3, 4, 6, 8 and 9. Now let us check out the number. What is the number here? 6 is here, 4 is here, 4 is here. Now 6, 4 and 4, 6, 4 and 4. Then how will you get this 6 here? Now this to this word apple. Now how many letters are there in this word apple? Tell me. There are 5 letters. Out of these 5 letters, these 3 are consonants and 2 vowels. How many vowels? 2 vowels. How many consonants? 3. And this 2 into 3 is how much? 2 into 3 is 6. And so what is the code to the word apple here? The code to the word apple is at the rate of P6. Can we finalize this one or not? A is at the rate of, and this is what the number is 6. Now here, how are we getting this number? Number of consonants is multiplied with number of vowels. Now in this word anti. Now in this word anti, what is there in this one? There are 4 letters. Now how many vowels are there? 2 vowels and 2 numbers. 2 vowels and 2 numbers, hence 2 into 2, 4. Hence 4 can be either this one or this one. Out of which A is there, and this anti is what? Anti is at the rate of and N4, isn't it? At the rate of N4. Then coming to this.  and catch. Whatever C starts forward, C is dollar, and here how many are there? There is only one vowel and 4 consonants, 4 into 1, and it is given as 4. And next one here, beauty, how many vowels are there? 3 vowels and 3 consonants, 3 into 3 is 9. Isn't it? Are you getting the value or not? And can, 1 into 2 is 2, and so on. And this is about, then the numbers were already done. Now regarding these letters. Now if you take these letters, how many different types of letters are there? Now in this one. Now in this word, big. What is the code for this big? Tell me, big and end. The code for big and end, that is, big is what? 1 into 2 is 2, isn't it? Now in this one, and 1 into 2 is 2. This is also 2. Now for these two, we are getting M. That means 3-letter word. It is based on a number of letters. If it is a 3-letter word, for this 3-letter word, M is the letter coded. 3-letter word, M is the letter coded. Next one. Then, now if you take for this example, cord and bird. How many words are there? 4, 4. As 4 and 4 are there, which is common here? N is common. Hence for 4-letter words, and what is given? N is given. And for 5-letter word, 5-letter word, catch is a 5-letter word, apple is a 5-letter word. As 5-letter word for 5-letter words, P is given. 5-letter word P is given, and 3, 4, 5. And what is left over here? 6-letter. Is there a 6-letter common? And this is what? Q is given. And this is what? The final logic of all these letters and the numbers. Done with this? And this is about question number 6 to 9. After this question number 6 to 9, then question numbers 10 to 14. Question numbers 10 to 14, tell me any logic in this one, 10 to 14. Now it is based on input and output. Input, output, how many statements are there in the input? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In total we have some 12. And 12. And how many steps are there we have? We have some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps are there in total. Isn't it? Hence, now here. These numbers and words are given in only step 6. Up to step 6 only. After this arrangement has been done, a different set of codes were given in step 7. That means 12 elements, 6 steps. In each step exactly one element has been arranged. Clear? Sorry, 2 elements have been arranged. One is the word and another one is the number. 2 elements. Then find out the logic behind this one. Now in order to find out the logic. Then, now what is the final logic here? Bright, blue, buy, binding, break, brew. Isn't it? Then BR, then in this one. Again if you take the numbers, what are the numbers here? Now the numbers are 13, 11, 66, 22. Now 13 and 11. What are these two? 13 and 11. 13 and 11 prime numbers in the decreasing order. 13, 11 primes in the decreasing. And 66, 22 even numbers in the decreasing order. 55, 33 odd numbers. Primes, next one is even, and next one are odd. They are in the decreasing order. Then coming to this bright, blue, by, binding and so on. Now in this bright, how many letters are there in the word bright? 6-letter word. Blue, 4-letter word. And by, 2-letter word. 6-letter words, 4-letter words, 2-letter words. That means number of letters, if it is even, they are in the decreasing order. Followed by binding. How many letters are there in this word binding? 7. Break, 5. And this is 3. Odd number letters followed, even number letters followed by odd number letters. And in the case of numbers, prime numbers decreasing order, even numbers decreasing order, odd numbers decreasing order. And this is the final logic. And after this one, then how this arrangement has been done. Now first brew. Brew is what? Brew is the last word. That is odd number word, that is. After this brew, next one shifted to the next place, third place, fourth place, fifth place, sixth place. And after this brew, break, binding, by, blue, bright. If you check out here, brew, break, binding and so on, brew, break, binding and so on. All these elements are arranged in the first place, rest of the elements are shifted to the left hand side. And coming to this one, now starting with what? 33, fixed at the same place, and next number 55, next is 22, next 66, next 11, next 13. Now these numbers are arranged at the first place, second from the right, third from the right, fourth from the right, fifth from the right and sixth from the right. Done with this? Then this is about the final logic in step 6. After this final logic, one more step has been included. What is that one? And a different code has been given to this, and that is given in step 7. Shall I move to step 7? Then tell me, how are you getting this step 7? Now in this step 7, now there are only two inputs. 99 for the first 3, 11 to the next 3. Yes, what do you mean by this one? 99 means for even number letters. For all the even number letters, 99 is fixed, and for all the odd number letters, 11 is fixed. 99, 3 odd number letters. Hence for these 3 odd number letters, 11 is fixed, 3 even number letters, 99 is fixed. Done? Yes, clear with the number? After the number has been cleared. Cheppandi inkemundi? Ayipindi kada? Mari letters ela vachayi? E, C, M, C, K, G. Then, now here, 1 plus 3 is what? The number is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5, that is 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, third letter is C. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13, 13 letter is M. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 3 plus 3, 6. Plus 1 is 7. Sum of the digits of this one plus 1 is the letter. Done with this? Now solve this input with the help of the same pattern. You are getting the answers for all this. Question numbers 10 to 14. Then question numbers 15 to 18. 15 to 18. Yes, so how many of you had done this one? Question numbers 15 to 18. 15 to 18. If you remember this correctly, we had discussed this one at least twice in the previous sessions. In the mundu discuss chesina set aithe. No change in that one at all. In a class of how many persons? A, B, C, D, and E. Two types of questions we had discussed. One is completely ranking 5 and 5. Isn't Sudoku model? This is the second model in that. And how many persons are there? A, B, C, D, and E are the 5 persons. And these 5 persons are the top 5 rankings in a class in 3 subjects. What are those 3 subjects? Telugu, English and Hindi. Not necessarily in the same order. No student got the same rank in a subject, and no students got the same rank in any subject, and no student got the same rank in any 2 subjects. No student got the same rank in 2 subjects, and no student got more than 1 rank in a subject. Clear? And so are those 5 persons. A, B, C, D and E are the 5 persons. And further it is given that. Then how to draw the diagram to this one? Rankings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the rankings. And the subjects. What are the subjects? Tell me. Telugu, English and Hindi. Telugu, English and Hindi are these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Telugu, English and Hindi. Then Telugu, English and Hindi. In English, A got better rank than C. In English, A got better rank than C. Can we write like this or not? In English, A got better rank than C. Now we are talking about English. A is better than C in English. And neither B nor E got the first rank in any subject. Neither B nor E got the first rank in any subject. Then who are the persons that got the first rank in subject? A, C, D are the 3 persons in any order. A, C, D and A, C and D are the 3 persons that got the first rank. And neither B nor E got the first rank in any subject. E got better rank in Telugu than D in English. E Telugu is better than D in English. E Telugu better than D in English. The student who got the second rank in Telugu, now I am talking about this person. The student who got the second rank in Telugu got fourth rank in Hindi, fourth rank in the same person, and got the third rank in English. Whoever the person got the second rank in Telugu, that person should get third rank in English and fourth rank in Hindi, and third rank in English. In each subject, B always got worse rank than D. In any subject, B always got worse rank than D, hence B must be always below this D. In each subject, B always got worse rank than D. As B always got worse rank than D, then tell me whether D can be at the last place? D cannot be at the last place. Why? If D is at the last place, then B must be after this one, which is not possible. Hence D cannot be at the last place. And C got better rank than D in Hindi. In Hindi, C got better rank than D in Hindi. As C got better rank than D in Hindi, then we need to find out these two cases. Clear now? Clear? Now this is what the information provided. Now in the first case, what should happen here? D cannot be Hindi. Are you following this one or not? D cannot be Hindi. Are you agreeing this one or not? Why? Because C is more than Hindi. As D cannot be Hindi, D cannot be at this place. Then tell me whether D can be at this place or not. There is a possibility for this D at this place or not. Yes? No. Why it is no? How much happened? Now, sir, if D is here, this information is there. E's rank in Telugu is more than D's rank in English. If D gets first rank in English, and this E must get much more better rank than first rank, which is not possible. Hence D cannot be here as well. D cannot be English, D cannot be Hindi, but as only these three persons must be Hindi, D must be Telugu. Follow here? D is the first rank in Telugu. If D is the first rank in Telugu, now we are left with A and C. Out of which, then, can C be English? Can C comes at this place? No, because A got better rank than C. As A got better rank than C, here what happened to this one? This person must be A. If this person is A, this person must be C. D, A and C. D, A and C were finalized. As D, A and C were finalized, now we need to find out. As what should be the value of this D? And who should come at this place? X. Can D comes at this place? Now whoever the person comes at this place, the same person must be repeated in all the three cases. Now my question is whether D can be at this place or not. No. Why? Because D is already got first rank and no person got two ranks in a subject. Hence D cannot be here. Can A can be here? A cannot be here because A is already here. Can C be here? No. Hence X cannot be D, cannot be A, cannot be C. And this X must be what? X must be either B or E. Done with this? X can be either B or E. As X is either B or E, X is what? X could be either B or E. As X is either B or E, now can X be at this place? Can B be at this place or not? Cheppandu undocha leda? Possible. If B is here, then what is the rank of E? If B is here, then now I am taking this B in all the cases because the same person must be repeated in all the cases. And B at this place, now I am taking the possibility to this B. B at this place, B at this place, B at this place. If B at this place, then in all the cases what should happen here? D must always be better than. As B is here, then D must be here because D should always get better rank this one. Isn't it? As D is all this place and at this B is here, D can be in any one of these. As D cannot be here, D must be at this place. Isn't it? Then what is the relation here? E in Telugu. As what is E in Telugu? E can get either 3, 4 or 5. As E can get 3, 4 or 5, but as here D is getting second rank. and the condition itself is invalid because E should get better rank than D in English. Here this E will get either 3, 4 or 5, as E gets 3, 4 or 5, but whereas D is getting 2, which is completely invalid. Hence B cannot be at this place. As B cannot be at this place, then who must be at this place? The only person who is left over is E at this place. E at this place. As E at this place, and E at this place, and E at this place. Done with this? Now E in Telugu is second rank and D in English. Yes, what is the rank of D in English here? D in English. D cannot be at the last place, hence D must be here only. Isn't it? Because this E's rank in Telugu must be better rank than D's rank. As D is here, now in this one, where should this D? In this case, then DE. And D always got better rank than B, hence B must be at this place. Isn't it? And here, A, B, D, E completed, C must be at this place. Then coming to this one, C and E were done. C and E. C always got better rank than. D cannot be at this place. Isn't it? As D cannot be at this place, tell me the position of this D. D. Can D be at this place here? Then D can be either at this place or at this place. There are two possibilities. Out of which if you take D at this place, then what happens here? And this B, D must always get better rank than B. Then B must be here, which is not possible because B is already here, which implies that D cannot be at this place. As D cannot be at this place and B cannot be here, then where should this D? D must be here only. If this is D, this person must be B. If this is B, then who is the person left over? A is the person left over. C, D, B, E, A. And D, E. And what is left over here? D, E, A, B and C were left over. A and B. Then, now in this place, AB cannot be here. AB cannot be here. And D and E cannot be here. Then who is the person left over? C is the person left over. C, D, E done. Now we are left with A and B. B cannot be at this place. Why? Because B already got third in Hindi. Hence B must be here. If B is here, then this is A here. Done with this? చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా చేయాలి. ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి ఇంకొకసారి చేయండి. Because earlier we discussed about that case. At that time we had taken two separate diagrams. But as now we have finalized it from here only. ఇక్కడ నుంచే finalize చేసాము. Information is less, possibilities will be more. And question numbers 15 to 18. And so what is the final order here? DE, ABC, AC, EDB, CD, BEA. Then who got third rank in Telugu? Tell me. Third rank in Telugu, that is A got third rank in Telugu, that is choice 1. And next one. And what is A's rank in Hindi? A's rank in Hindi, choice 5. Fifth rank. Next one. How many students got better rank than B in Hindi? In Hindi, before this B, how many persons are there? There are 2 persons. 2 persons got better rank than B in Hindi, that is choice 3. Then 18th one. Now question number 18, who among the following got alternative ranks? Now B. Now tell me whether B got alternative ranks or not. Alternative rank means 1, 3 and 5. Now B got 3 and B got 5, but where is this B is not getting 1, and that is ruled out. A, A1, A3, A5. Hence A got the alternative ranks 1, 3 and 5. That is choice 2. Question numbers 15 to 18. What are the choices here? 1, 5, 3 and 2 are the choices. Has completed writing this? Then let us move to question numbers 19 to 22. As question numbers 19 to 22, now it is based on what? It is based on directions. And X, Ginny going to school in the way. Ginny going to the school. In the way of school, in the way of school, he meet his friends A, D, E, G, K, M, Z, but not necessarily in the same order. And but not necessarily in the same order. K taken 4 meters towards east, K taken 4 meters towards east to reach M. K taken 4 meters east towards east to reach M. That means now sir, from K has to move 4 meters east to reach M. That means M is 4 meters to the east of K. Can you take that statement as or not? This M is 4 meters to the east of K. X walks 2 meters north direction to reach A. X is what? X should move 2 meters north to reach A. That means A is 2 meters to the north of X. This X has to travel 2 meters to reach A, north. That is A is 2 meters to the north of X. Regularly, in general, we will give this information. A is 2 meters to the north of X and M is 4 meters to the east of K. Rather than giving that one, we have included some more statement. If this person X has to move 2 meters north to reach A, which implies that A is to the north of X, which is of 2 meters. Done? And can we start with this one? Then if you take X at this place and A is 2 meters to the north of X, then what is the next information here? A is 2 meters to the north of X, then K taken 4 meters to the north, X walks 2 meters to the north direction to reach A. Before taking 3 meters north to reach D. Now before taking 3 meters north to reach what? To reach D. Now K taken 4 meters east direction, X walks 2 meters north direction to reach A. Before taking 3 meters north. Before taking 3 meters north to reach point D. Before taking 3 meters north to reach point D, and to reach D, he takes 5 meters east direction to reach G from A's house. And G is how many places? 5 meters. G is 5 meters, then he takes 5 meters east direction to reach G from A's house and 3 meters north direction to reach D. From G, 3 meters north direction to reach D, isn't it? And from D, what is the other information here? Before, and 2 meters north direction to reach A. Before taking 3 meters north direction to reach D, he takes 5 meters east to reach G from A's house. Then where is E? Any information regarding this E here? E at the same, as of now, no information about E. Next one. X finally taken 5 meters south direction to reach Z from M. That means this M is 5 meters south to the what? South to the right of Z. Z is 5 meters to the south of M. Z. Before taken 3 meters south to reach point K he takes 3 meters east direction to reach E, and E from D's house. From D's house E is how many meters? From D's house E is 3 meters. As E is 3 meters, now this K is what? K is 3 meters to the south of E. K is 3 meters to the south of E, 3 meters south direction to reach K, isn't it? And next one. And before, and what is the other information here? Between K and M. Between K and M, there is one more information. What is the information here before? K taken 4 meters east direction to reach M. From here, this person has taken how many meters? 4 meters. 4 meters to reach M. M is 4 meters. If M is 4, and Z is what? Z is 5 meters. Z is 5 meters. Done with this? This is the final arrangement. M is, Z is 5 meters and M is 4 meters. Nineteenth one. Z is in which direction with respect to A? From A, south and east, southeast, that is given in choice 1. Southeast choice 1. Then question number 20. What is the distance between A and Z? Yes, what is the distance between A and Z here? The horizontal distance 5 plus 3, 8 plus 4, 12. 12 square is 144. And what is the vertical distance here? Vertical distance is only 5. 144 plus 5 square, that is 25. 169 is 13 meter. 13, that is choice 3. E is in which direction with respect to Gini? Yes, E is in which direction with respect to X? Tell me what is the answer here? North and east. Northeast, that is choice. E is in which direction? That is northeast, choice 4 is the answer. And this is about question number 19 to 22. What is the distance between G and K? As the distance between G and K is 3 meters. The distance between G and K is only 3 meters, that is choice 3. And this is about question numbers 19 to 22. Done with this 19 to 22. Then question numbers 23 onwards. Now 23 to 26 and 27 to 31. 23 to 26. Now question numbers 23 to 26, statements, conclusions, isn't it? Followed. In meanwhile, there is a blank. Now statements, and this is the first statement. Next one, there is a blank. Now this blank must be filled by one of these statements, if at all, if it is required. And finally, we are getting the conclusion. In order to get this conclusion, and along with this statement, what is the other statement if it is required? Now we should fix that one. Now this model was not given in the recent past, but whereas way back in 2004 to 2007, this model was there. If you go through this one previous papers, in that previous papers you could able to identify this model. In the mundichadu, wherein the number of questions in that one reasoning used to be around 75 questions and 60 questions paper. Now the number of questions has been completely decreased and these type of questions were not given. But as earlier these were given ones. Then question number 23. Now in this question number 23, what is the information given here? Flooding due to heavy rains. Flooding due to heavy rains caused severe damage. It caused severe damage to the belongings of many people. Many people. And this is the statement. Now here, and this is a blank space. Now in this blank place, what need to be inserted in order to get the conclusion? The damage is difficult to repair with whatever the help the government and the public may offer. Whatever the help the government as well as the people are giving, and it is not possible to repair that damage. Why? Because this damage what it has been done is much more intense than what one has expected. Public ఎంత డబ్బులు ఇచ్చినా గవర్నమెంట్ ఎంత డబ్బులు ఇచ్చినా ఆ జరిగిన డ్యామేజ్ని అయితే పోడ్చడం చాలా కష్టమైన పని అంటున్నాడు. ఎందుకు కష్టమైన పని చెప్పండి? ఫ్లడ్డింగ్ సివియర్ డ్యామేజ్ అయితే జరిగింది. దెన్ in order to get this conclusion, what are the other statements that are required? And water enter the houses very fast, giving no time to take remedial action. That means there is no time for these persons to take any steps. Hence water entered into their houses. As water entered into their houses, hence the destruction was more. విపరీతంగా జరిగింది. వాళ్ళు ఏంటంటే అవి ఇంటిని సేవ్ చేసుకునే ఛాన్స్ లేకుండా పోయింది. ఇంట్లోకి విపరీతంగా నీరు వచ్చింది. అందుకేంటంటే గవర్నమెంట్ ఎంత డబ్బులు ఇచ్చినప్పుడు కూడా ఇల్లులన్నీ ఇప్పుడు బాగు చేయడం చాలా కష్టమైన పని. క్లియర్? As it is not possible for these persons because the water rushed very fast, hence these persons have to rebuild their houses. Hence whatever the fund you people are giving, it is not sufficient. సరిపోతుందా లేదండి? Hence one. Then whatever the second one here, most people living on ground before were shifted to the upper floors. Now easy talking, anything destruction regarding this one? No. Hence one. Second one, statement 2 cannot be fixed at that place. Third one, damage was already caused before the help could reach the people. How much damage it caused? Is there any information regarding that? No. Now we need to talk about in the second statement, we need to focus on the intensity of the damage it caused. The more intensity, hence it is not possible for you to repair that damage. Why? The more damage has done. Hence what is your answer here? Only one. The only A, that is choice 1. Follow అవుతున్నారా లేదా? because this is the first time wherein we are coming across these type of questions. అందుకు మనం తెలుగులో కూడా అంత నీట్గా చెప్పుకుంటున్నాం. ఎవరికైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే చెప్పండి, ఇంకోసారి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాం. Then question number 24. Now in this 24, what is given in this one? The prices of motor cars will increase substantially, okay, in near future. In near future, this is what the statement, and followed by blank space. What is the final conclusion here? The sale of cars will not be affected much, though there will be a greater increase in the prices. Substantial ga perigipothunayi, vipareetamga perigutunnayi. Now if the prices increases substantially, then obviously what should happen here? The sales should decrease. But as here, what is the conclusion he is making? Now the sales will not be affected much. As the sales will not be affected much, then what happens? That means what is the reason behind this one? Because these people are going to buy hook or crook, these people are going to buy the vehicles. Hence the sales are not coming down. రేట్లు ఎంత పెరిగినప్పుడు కూడా సేల్స్ అయితే తగ్గవు అంటున్నాడు. ఎందుకు తగ్గవు చెప్పండి? ఎంత పెరిగినా కొనేవాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి తగ్గు. కనుక ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఏం కావాలి? In the next statement we should talk about the demand for these is not coming down, or there are more and more people who are going to buy the cars, though the rate is very high. Then coming to this one. However, people will continue to buy the cars, as it is not very difficult to get vehicle loan. That means anyhow these people are buying the cars. That means as the people are, despite the increase in the rates, people are trying to buy the cars. That means obviously the sales will not come down. Hence which statement need to be fixed here? First statement need to be fixed. Follow అవుతున్నారండి? అందుకే మనం ఏం చెక్ చేస్తున్నాం? ఫస్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ చూసి ఫైనల్ కన్క్లూజన్. ఈ కన్క్లూజన్ రావాలనుకుంటే ఎటువంటి రీజన్ కావాలి దాన్ని చెక్ చేస్తున్నాం. అందుకే మీకు స్టేట్మెంట్ చదివిన వెంటనే ఫైనల్గా ఏం రావాలో నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇప్పుడు మన స్టేట్మెంట్లోకి వెళ్తే వెంటనే క్యాచ్ చేస్తాం. దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద సెకండ్? However, people will protest against the rise. If people protest against the rise, there won't be, okay, the sales will not be constant. The sales will come down. Hence, this cannot be. Then the third one, however, this may help to ease the traffic on the roads, and this is ruled out. Hence, what is your answer here? Only one, that is choice 1. 24. Then question number 25. Now in this 25, the government has decided to award only grades and not marks to the students up to class 10. Up to class 10, the government has already decided to award only grades will be given but not the marks. Up to class 10. Then, what is the conclusion? High scores are unhappy because there will be no difference between the high score and the moderately high score. High scores are unhappy. Why the high scores are unhappy? Because the difference between the moderate scores and the high scores is not that much. Hence it will be unhappy. ఎందుకు unhappy ఉన్నారండి? ఎందుకంటే ఎక్కువ మార్కులు వచ్చినప్పుడు కూడా now sir moderate score is around 93, but his high score is just 95. There is no much difference between these two, and this is the very basic reason why the government has completely decided to introduce this one. Now if you take for example your examination, ఏమవుతుంది చెప్పండి? RRB clerical tier 1 attempts were 72 to 80. Isn't it? As 70 to 80 more numbers of attempts were there, then what happens is the cutoff will be around 70 and the maximum mark will be 74. What is the difference between these two? Not much difference. In the same way here also. And there are mixed reactions from different people. Do we require this one? And this is what we are talking about after effects of this. And this was necessary. Is he talking anything necessity? And this practice is being followed by some other foreign universities? Done. Hence, no additional information that is required. That is choice 5. Then question number 26. Now in this 26, the government has to be ready with the disaster management plan. Has to be ready. Why the government has to be ready? Because there is something going to happen. Plan to handle the natural calamities like tsunami or hurricane. Then what is the final conclusion? It will be possible to avoid the damage to life and property if the government is ready with a strategy in place. What then? Now the government has to get ready, and if the government is ready, then what happens here? What is the final conclusion here? To avoid damage. How can, by knowing if the government is ready, how can If the government is ready, how can the life and all these can be, the damage to life and property can be decreased? Only by implementing that one properly. No, sir. You all people know how to solve the paper, isn't it? And in order to clear the cutoff, what need to be done? You need to know how to work out them first, how to implement the strategy, isn't it? Then here what is required here? Strategy for implementation is required. Then one had to know how to handle the natural calamities, isn't it? As one knows how to handle the natural calamities, then what happens here? Then the decrease of this damage can be decreased. The decrease of damage can be done. Hence one is required or not? It is not possible for the public, easy talking anything regarding the public, no. And planning is most important aspect is unforced situation. Not only for this one, for anything planning is important, but by implementing this one, are you getting the final conclusion? No. Hence what is your answer here? Only one, choice 1, 26. Then question number 27 onwards. (27 to 31). Now question numbers 27 to 31. As Mr. Bahubali, who lives in Maheshmati, has 5 sons, Amarendra, Mahendra, Bhimendra, Dharmendra and Gonaganna Reddy, and they are working in 5 different places. And what are those 5 places here? Machella, Guntur, Vijayawada, Vizag and Nujivid, and but not necessarily in the same order. And Mrs. Rudrama Devi, who lives in Rudravaram, has 5 daughters. Who are those 5 daughters? Avantika, Devasena, Sivagami, Kuntala and Suvarna. And they are working in 5 different places. And Rajahmundry, Kakinada, Annavaram, Srisailam and Kanigiri. Isn't it? And but not necessarily in the same order. These 5 boys are married to these 5 girls, but not necessarily in the given order. Clear? Okay, done by us, but whereas not by me. The team. Then, now sir, now with the help of these informations, what happens here? You will get deviated from the information. Now rather than giving this way, if I give the statement like this, A, B, C, D and E are the 5 boys, and P, Q, R and S are the 5 girls, and each boy is living in a different place and girls are living in a different place, and they are working in different places, and this boy and girl are married with each other. Very simple. There is no controversy in that. But if this type of information will be given, and you always deviate from the information. Now if you observe here from the last 7 to 8 days, if you observe the puzzles are not that much tough, but whereas the way of giving the information has changed. And some of the information is given in the capital letters. Yesterday we have seen. And the names of all these 5 letter persons are given with the same letter. And all these were given in order to yes, your concentration levels will decrease. Then first one. Yes, what is the information here? Who are the 5 persons? Now, daughters. Who are the 5 girls? Avantika, Devasena and so on. The 5 persons were there, isn't it? Then 5 daughters. Who are those 5 daughters here? Avantika, Devasena, Sivagami. Avantika, Devasena and Sivagami. Next one. And Kuntala and Suvarna. Kuntala and Suvarna. Now these are the 5 persons. And now we need to find out what? The places to which they belong, isn't it? And they are working in 5 different places. They are working in 5 different places. And what are the places here? The places clearly given. And Rajahmundry and so on. Rajahmundry, Kakinada, Annavaram, Srisailam and Kanigiri. But not necessarily. Now these are the places. And after this one, now we need to find out the boys and the places they are working. Isn't it? Then, now I have fixed one of the information. Kuntala is either working in Rajahmundry or Kanigiri. Now this Kuntala is working in either Rajahmundry or Kanigiri, and Rajahmundry or Kanigiri, but does not married to the one who works in Guntur. Amarendra does not work in Guntur or Machalla, but married to the one who works in Kanigiri. Amarendra does not work in Guntur or Machalla, but married to the one who works in Kanigiri. Then who is working in Kanigiri? Either Kuntala is working either in Rajahmundry or Kanigiri. As of now, I am not sure whether Kuntala is married to this Amarendra or not. Then Kanigiri. The one who works in Annavaram is married to Gonagannareddy. Annavaram is married to whom? Gonagannareddy. Annavaram is married to Gonagannareddy. The one who is working in Annavaram is married to Gonagannareddy, who does not work in Machalla. As who is not working in Machalla? This Gonagannareddy is not working in Machalla. He is either married to Kuntala or Suvarna. This person is again married to either Kuntala or Suvarna. Isn't it? And this person married to whom? Either Kuntala or Suvarna. And this is what the information we have. Either Kuntala or Suvarna, and Machalla is either married to. Who is this person? Is married to either Kuntala or Suvarna. And the one who works in Annavaram is married to Gonagannareddy. And this Gonagannareddy is married to whom? This Gonagannareddy is married to, is not married. Gonagannareddy, who does not work in Machalla and Guntur. This person is not working in Machalla and Guntur. The boy who works in Machalla. Now I am talking about whom? The boy who works in Machalla. The boy who works in Machalla is either married to Kuntala or Suvarna. Then Gonagannareddy is not married to Avantika. Gonagannareddy not married to Avantika. Hence Gonagannareddy cannot be here, is not married to Avantika. Avantika who works either in Annavaram or Srisailam. Amarendra is working in Nuzuveedu and married to Kuntala. Clearly given. Amarendra is what? Amarendra is working in Nuzuveedu. Now this Nuzuveedu. And Amarendra who is working in Nuzuveedu and married to whom? Married to Kuntala. As is married to Kuntala, isn't it? Married to Kuntala. Then what is the other information we have? Kuntala is either working in Rajahmundry or Kanigiri. Kuntala is working, and Dharmendra does not work in Vijayawada or Guntur, but married to the one who works in Kakinada. Bhimendra is married to Sivagami. And Sivagami, who is that person? Bhimendra. Bhimendra married to Sivagami, and Bhimendra married to Sivagami, but does not work with Nuzuveedu or Guntur. And Sivagami does not marry to the one who works in Guntur. Hence Guntur cannot be at this place. And Sivagami does not marry to the one who works in Guntur. Devasena is married to the one who works in Vijayawada. Clear? Now let us go through the information once again. Then first information. Kuntala is either working in Rajahmundry or Kanigiri. Kuntala is either Rajahmundry or Kanigiri. Kuntala is working in either Rajahmundry or Kanigiri, but does not marry to the one who works in Guntur. Amarendra does not works in Guntur or Machalla, but married to the one who works in Kanigiri. This Amarendra married to whom? Amarendra married to the one who works in Kanigiri. And this Kuntala is working in which place? This Kuntala is working in Kanigiri. Because this Amarendra married to the person who works in Kanigiri. Amarendra married to this Kuntala and is working in Nuzuveedu. Now this has been done. Then Amarendra does not work in Machalla, but does not marry to the one who works in Kanigiri. The one who works in Annavaram is married to Gonagannareddy. Annavaram is married to Gonagannareddy. Annavaram. And Annavaram is married to Gonagannareddy. That person cannot be Sivagami, because Sivagami is married to Bhim, and either this person must be Devasena or Avantika, isn't it? Devasena or Avantika or this Suvarna. And Amarendra does not. The one who works in Annavaram is married to Gonagannareddy, who does not work in Machalla and Guntur. Now this person is not working in Machalla and is not working in Guntur and is not working in Nuzuveedu, because Amarendra is working in Nuzuveedu. Hence what are the things left over here? Now this one, for this Gonagannareddy, and what are the places left over? Machalla, Guntur, Nujvid done. Now we are left with Vijayawada and Vizag. Now this person must be Vijayawada or Vizag. Isn't it? And this Goan Ganna Reddy must work in Vijayawada or Vizag. And the boy who works in Machalla is married to either Kuntala or Suvarna. Hence Machalla is either married to Kuntala or Suvarna. Kuntala is not possible because Nujivid is already there, and this person must be, and this person. Suvarna must be what? Suvarna must be Machalla. If this Suvarna is Machalla, then Suvarna is married to the one Machalla, is either married to Kuntala or Suvarna. Goan Ganna Reddy is not married to Avantika. Goan Ganna Reddy cannot be at this place and cannot be at this place. And this Goan Ganna Reddy must be married to whom? This Goan Ganna Reddy must be married to this Devasena. If this Goan Ganna Reddy married to Devasena, then, and this person is either Vijayawada or Vizag. And Goan Ganna Reddy is not married to Avantika. Avantika who works either in Annavaram or Srisailam. Now this person works in either Annavaram or Srisailam. Amirendra is working in Nujvid and married to Kuntala. Dharmendra does not work in Vijayawada or Guntur. Dharmendra is not working in Vijayawada or Guntur. As Dharmendra is not working in Vijayawada and Guntur, and this Dharmendra is married to whom? As tell me what about this Dharmendra? And this Dharmendra either at this place or at this place. And this person is neither, Dharmendra is not working in Vijayawada or Guntur. Vijayawada ruled out, Guntur ruled out, isn't it? And this Goan Ganna Reddy must be Vizag or Vijayawada. And what else is left over here? But married to the one who works in Kakinada. And this person should marry to whom? This person should marry to the person Suvarna. And this person Suvarna is what? And this is Kakinada. Clear now? And this person is Dharmendra. And if this is Dharmendra, and who is the person left over here? Goan Ganna Reddy, Bhimendra, Amarendra, Dharmendra and Mahendra. And this person Mahendra, and this person Mahendra should be married to whom? Mahendra should be married to Avantika. And Bhimendra is married to Sivagami, but does not work with Nujividu or Guntur. Bhimendra, Nujividu, Guntur ruled out here. As Guntur ruled out here, then the boy who works in Machalla is married to either Kuntala or Suvarna. Machalla is Kuntala or Suvarna. Goan Ganna Reddy is not married to Avantika, who works either in Annavaram or Srisailam. Amirendra is working in Nujivid and married to Kuntala. Dharmendra does not work in Vijayawada or Guntur, but married to the one who works in Kakinada. Bhimendra is married to Sivagami, but does not work with Nujividu or Guntur. Hence Nujividu, Guntur, Bhimendra. Hence Guntur cannot be at this place. And this Guntur cannot be here and Guntur cannot be here because Goan Ganna Reddy is also not working in Guntur. Hence where should this Guntur? Guntur, the person is Guntur is what? Avantika. Avantika is Guntur. Isn't it? Married to the person who works in Guntur. And now Bhimendra. Bhimendra is married to Sivagami but does not work with Nujividu or Guntur. Nujividu, Guntur. Sivagami does not marry to the one who works in Guntur. And Sivagami not Guntur. Devasena is married to the one who works in Vijayawada. And Devasena is the one who works in Vijayawada. If this person is Vijayawada, and this person must be Vizag. Vijayawada and this person is Vizag. Done with this? Then what are the things left over here? Now we need to find out the persons and the places. Avantika. Then Kuntala is either working in Rajahmundry or Kanigiri. Kuntala is working in Kanigiri, that is finalized. And Amarendra does not work in Guntur or Machalla but married to the one who works in Kanigiri. The one who works in Annavaram is married to Goan Ganna. Annavaram is married to whom? Annavaram is married to Goan Ganna. Annavaram is here. As Annavaram is here, this Avantika is what? Avantika is working either in Annavaram or Srisailam. Annavaram is already done and this person must be Srisailam. And Avantika is Srisailam, then what is left over here? Kakinada. Kakinada, Kanigiri, Annavaram, Srisailam and What is the other thing left? Rajahmundry. And this Shivagami is working in Rajahmundry. Done? Now this is about this arrangement. Question numbers 27 to 31. As 32 to 35. Then question numbers 32 to 35. Now here in this one, what is the information here? Now this is about strong and weak arguments. Now in the strong and weak arguments, question number 32. Should we scrap the public distribution system in India? Now here he is talking about whether there is a necessity to scrap the public distribution system. S means S. Public distribution system should be scrapped because then he has given the reason. Now we should check out whether this reason is strong enough to say that we should scrap. And no. As here also S. S means now we should check out whether this is strong enough to prove why we should scrap the system. A valid reason or strong enough. Then what is the first one here? Protectionism is over. Everyone must get his bread or get the bread on his or her own. Then what is the first one here? 32. Now here he is talking about, is he talking about whether we should scrap this system or not? Nothing has been described about this public distribution system in statement 1. And in the second one, the poor do not get any benefit because of corruption. Is he talking anything regarding the corruption? No. Hence neither 1 nor 2. That is choice 4. Question number 32, choice 4. Then 33. Should India have no military force at all? Whether India should have a military force or not. Now we need to discuss whether there is a requirement or there is no requirement. Then first one, other countries in the world. Other countries means what do you mean by this other countries? It is based on comparison. Comparison type of arguments cannot be strong arguments. Straight away ruled out. Second, S. Many Indians believe in non-violence. Now here he is talking about what? Non-violence. But whereas is he talking anything regarding the necessity of this military? And this is also ruled out. Then what is your answer here? Neither 1 nor 2. And it is given in choice 4. 33 choice 4. Then question number 34. Are nuclear families better than joint families? Now we need to discuss the advantages of this one and the disadvantage. No. No means nuclear families are not better than joint families. Now we should discuss about the advantages of joint families and the disadvantages of nuclear families. Now joint families ensure security and also reduce the burden of work. Isn't it? And so whether there is nuclear families are better or not, joint families are better because of the joint family security will be there, workload will also come down. 1 is strong. Second, S. S means nuclear families are better. Why nuclear families are better? Here he has given greater freedom. There will be a freedom. There is an advantage or not? Hence what is your answer here? Both 1 and 2 are strong. Both 1 and 2, choice 5 is the answer. Whether it is choice 5 or choice 3. Then what is the difference between either or and both? Now sir, S and no cannot ensure you either or. Isn't it? S means there are two people. A is one person, B is one person. One person is arguing with respect to S. Another person is giving his logic with respect to no. Now we should say whether this person is strong enough to prove yes or his argument is valid enough. When will you get either of? Now sir, S and no is there, which doesn't mean that these for implementation. As these are not for implementation, either or case is ruled out. But whereas we will have either or. When will we have either or? And in now if at all if you want to have either or in the strong and weak arguments, one must be S, another must be no, both must be strong then both must be talking about the same point. Then only it is either or. Same point means here he is talking about greater freedom. Now here he should talk about in these families there won't be any freedom. Then it is either or. Both these 2 points must be the same. Then only either or else it is both 1 and 2 choice 5. Then question number 35. Should government stop spending huge amounts of money on international sports? Whether there is a necessity to stop spending of huge amount of money. Yes, government should stop, because this money can be utilized for upliftment of the poor. Now here we should discuss about what? Why the government should not spend or why the government should spend. Rather than talking about this one, we are talking about what? We are talking about some upliftment of the poor. Whether these two are related with each other is not clearly known. Then hence here is not talking anything regarding the sports. Then second, no, the government should not stop spending, because sports persons will be frustrated and will not get international exposure. As they will not get international exposure, hence in order to have international exposure, now this government should continue this funding. Hence the second one is strong or not? Only 2 is strong. 35, only 2 choice 2. Clear now? And this is about question numbers 31 to 35. Yes, Praveen? Jeevan? As this is about paper number 35. Recording as this is the end for today's session. Okay.